let's look at the bottom of the problem. This is Becca. She moved to her new apartment in Helsinki. For a new apartment, she bought several items in a second-hand store at the other side of the city. Looking around in a second-hand store, she found the couch of her dreams. But how should she transport the couch to a new apartment? Usually, Becca always takes the bus to transport her stuff. But of course, she cannot transport a couch on public transport. Therefore, she needs a car to transport the couch to her apartment. But Becca doesn't own a car for good reasons. Firstly, she knows that if every person would have a car, this would destroy our environment due to high CO2 emissions. Becca wants to live environmentally friendly and therefore tries to avoid driving a car. Secondly, owning a car is very expensive and Becca cannot afford this. So what should Becca do? Becca doesn't want to rise the emissions by driving an additional car. By this, she gets an idea. She would need someone with a car who's driving the route from the second-hand store to her apartment anyways, and on the internet she finds PiggyBaggy offering such a service. PiggyBaggy connects Becca with Michael. He owns a car and passes by the second-hand store and Becca's apartment on his way to work. PiggyBaggy offers the platform to connect Becca with Michael. For a small amount of money, Michael is transporting the couch to Becca and her problem is solved. PiggyBaggy helps to reduce unnecessary drives around the city and car ownership, which is highly relevant as it connects people, and as such, problems like Becca's could be solved easily.
Finland perhaps not the worst, but it's very, let's say, for example, car-centric. And the consumption models are very wasteful. I call it like a throwaway society. We are being taught from the very young age, being subject and exposed to marketing worth billions of dollars and euros to behave as, in a certain way. And like society is now building like more bicycle lanes and stuff, but it's really ingrained in our DNA. So now enter these kind of startups trying to change the behavior patterns of the consumer. That's like kind of a tall order. So we are trying to now root into the place is actually for the society ways that would reduce the need of, for example, owning your own car or buying the second car. We don't have the time to educate the whole population of the world. We just have to lure them into leading more sustainable lives, and that means that it's our responsibility to make the services so easy to use that they don't have to think twice. That's it. And as affordable as required. Definitely sustainable cities and communities and responsible consumption and production, I'd say that, on the consumption side. Reduce inequalities, so making this has to be in the design and it's affordable for all. It's not just for the green elite or anything like that. So you don't have to learn these things by yourselves, but together we can have a bigger impact. That's like the optimal asymmetrical partnership of a big company and a startup. Similar things can happen with right crowdsourced deliveries. People drive long ways to do deliveries and it's not environmentally in any way efficient. So what I said that, but we have the intent to find out and how we can then remove to disincentivize this senseless behavior and make it actually then environmentally efficient once we understand how people use it. PiggyBaggy is just, as I mentioned, one pixel of the whole, and then scale it up to actually get the impact. So I think the sad fact is that within the next 10 years there's going to be 2.5 billion new mainstream consumers, mainly from China and India. So we are running against the clock.